What is up, my little pack? I'm Amaterasu Wolf One, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I had hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent requests for an audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I felt obliged to attend. The alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we?
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Brave's intervention.
Ul'dah has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
Thank you.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard, not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Teleji Adeleji and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords?
Ooh.
Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again.
Yep. It's always down to me, isn't it?
If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Ul'dah to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Nanamo, are you okay? Nanamo?
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
Nanamo. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Harshathon and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-handed as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea guardians. Uh-oh, that is not good. Captain Nilbert, what news? Then the assault has begun? We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durinda at the Seal Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights, and thin the Dravanian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Alieth, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report first to Sir Marceline at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. To Camp Dragonhead I go. Okay, got the cloud. Now I have to go this way. This way. This way. How rude! I don't care! I have the Gates of Judgment to defend. I'm gonna get rid of that. There we go. La, da, 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 oh, not you. You are the appointed captain of the Sellsword contingent? Then welcome. There is no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are carrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks, and for the present I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde has arrived in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once their advanced skirmishers are slain. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. No, I don't want the Moogle. I don't want the Moogle. This will do. Alright, where am I going? Like, how far am I going here? Oh, I gotta cross the bridge. Ah, that'll be easy. Whoop! Whoop! Just like that. Here we go. Purple ring of death! Not. Okay. Hit with that. And then do this. Bah. overpowered. Damn it, go. Oh, there's more. There's always more. Well, come on. Oh! So rude. Why didn't you give me a chance to do this yet? Oh, right. That's stunned. Forgot about that. There we go. And now I'm going to Providence Point. Okay, past the gates of judgment, then go up. North. No, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Can I get there from here, or do I have to go to Camp Trenton? There might be a path here I can take. I'm going the wrong way. There's a path here I can take from the looks of it. So I don't have to go through Camp Dragonhead to get to there. Which will be good because that means I can take a shortcut. So I have to go the long way around. Oh, piss off, you dumb bird. Okay, here we go. I hope there's a place like away from the cab. Ah, shoot, there isn't. I have been lied to! This can only make me go down, not up. I have been lied to! That is so rude. That is so rude. Come to me. Ooh, little Lollipop Ninja, that's adorable. Oh, come on. Don't just stand there. I got this. Don't you worry. With a whole bunch of pulleys. Because this is still super overpowered. It's kind of funny how overpowered it is. Oh, you are still alive. Well, come on. Come on. Come on. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. Come on. And then you get a holy in the face. And done. Oh, hello. Come on then. Come on. Oh, you're big. You're big. Not big enough to withstand this. Aww. done. Off I go on my water pony, my water pony, my water pony. Off I go on my water pony. Yes, here I go. Now I can just fall down. Take the shortcut here and fall down. I can't climb up, but I can fall down. Why is this here? Woohoo! Look a little baby. Oh, thank God that doesn't kill you, and thank God falling doesn't kill you. Unless you're in a battle, then falling will kill you. What news, adventurer? The reinforcements? Decimated, you say? Trevanian devils, down their scaly hides. Hold fast to your grief and fury, my lady. We will avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Yes! Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lies the steps of fate, a great bridge of stone that leads directly into the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the sea of clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call Daphne's Collar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice damned witch Ishgard stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus the dragons are now able to land unhindered upon the steps of fate. Should the Javanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. I'll now rest on us, adventurer. Lead your comrades out onto the steps of faith and prepare to meet the horde. May the fury guide your blades. Yes! Finally! It's about damn time! Steps of faith. Join. And now we wait. But again, since I'm a healer, this kind of thing shouldn't take that long. You should pop fairly soon. I am so glad I went for a healer on this character. I hate DPS wait times. They're terrible. They're absolute crap. Sometimes you have to wait in a queue for over 30 minutes to get into an instance, and it's just like, it's just completely dumb. Completely insane and stupid. See, look at how fast that queue was. Look at how fast that queue was for a healer. That was fast. That was a fast queue for a healer. Here we go. Steps of faith. No, oh, good. Okay. One thing I need to remember, do not get crushed by the dragon, because the giant dragon will in fact skip on you. Oh, piss off. Guys, I have issues. Guys, I have issues. one bad thing about Steps in Fate. It is very long, and if you get left behind, then it's just like, nope, bye. You can't do anything now. Leave me alone. Piss off. Oh no, you got poison on you. Why is no one manning? Oh, one person. I shall man the other cannon next time, okay? I will man the cannon with you. I got stepped on! I got stepped on! Oh, we are getting so close to the city. We're getting so close to the city. Oh no, there's not many wars after this either. There's only two more. Rude! Oh, there's only two more. That is not good. Next set of cannons. Come on, we can do this. No, not allowed to destroy that. I need that. Go away. Shoe snip. Shoe snip. Shoe snip. Shoe snip. Ow. 24. Yes! We're doing it! We're doing it! Yes, I'm doing it! Come on. We only have one more. We only have one more. We only have one more. Yes! Yeah! Did it! Oh, that was a big dragon. That was a big dragon. But Ishgard is safe, and that's what matters. Oh, phew. We did it. Pissa! Yeah, you leave. The dragons, they're withdrawing. Victory is ours. Yeah, we did it, guys. We did it, Estinian. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. Bye, Estinian! Abigail, we did it! We did it! Alia, the dragons are rooted. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my Crystal Braves were not found wanting. Hammer. Commander Levier, Alia, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are wounded yet to be carried from the field. Pray, let us meet anon, that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. I too would offer my thanks, Arlia. Through your deeds we have achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Durranian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred the gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much we have sacrificed in our struggles against the dragons and primals and the Ascians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us to days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbert back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squad suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. Okay, I'm just gonna do this first. Yes. Two more donut, I go. Uh-oh. Here we go. Rising stones away! Nymphelia, we did it! We did the thing! Ishgard, for the time being, is safe. Aliath, welcome back! Alphanel sent word of the siege, and, of course, of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Aliath. Thank you. I know, I'm just kind of doing my job. You must be weary, Aliath, and now may very well be your only chance to... Antecedent! Hey, Tataru. A messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a missive for you. The Royal Sea. The Royal Seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo El Namo invites the Silence of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You, for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse all the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? Ah, but mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce had time to mourn Mubrida, and I, for one, am in no mood for carouse. But I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray, content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me a favor of contacting the rest of the Scions? Of course, Auntie send it. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Curious. I have never known Tataru to decide such requests. Could all be amiss? I'll go check her out. Here we go. And this is taking forever. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Tataru, I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Tataru, what are you doing? Tataru! it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. You already know what to you always know what to say, Arlieth. I'm glad we had this little chat. I didn't say anything. I was just kind of here. Tataru, what are you doing? No, go into the Rising Stones. Tataru, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tataru? Yes, Tataru, you have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to approach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Arlieth made me realize that there's no time like the present. And this time is what I'm here to ask you for. And time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure if I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you certainly have earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Auntie. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Colitant have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so, it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself, and others more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Okay. Well, hey! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help, Antiscendant? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh yes, pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who has joined us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. And I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well, I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, Antiscendant. I take my leave of you. Bye, Boulder. Oh, there's two. There are two. Let's do this one first. And come back and do the other. Power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Ryanje mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Perhaps she hopes to gain admittance into the Arcana skill in Linza Luminsa? Yes, that will be the way. That will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concern for her safety. Okay, let's go to Linza. Here we go. And it's just right over here. Past the crowds of people that seem to be here for some strange reason. understood why there's always so many people and limbs on the server. There we go. Yep, gotta go downstairs. And here we go. Aliyah, what are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such words is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now I'm Mistress... I don't know. At the Arcana skills best, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. This way. Now, I'm going around in a circle. Ah, there it is. Still going around in a circle, kind of. There we go. Oh. Hello, Guildmaster. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. Do you require assistance? So, you are acquainted with our newest member. I am sorry to be a bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru might not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanima. Nevertheless, she would not be denied and goes now to undertake a first trial. A simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A thought occurs to me. Why not supervise Tataru's training? You are clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. The trial will be conducted at the cliffs south of the Zephyr Gate. You need only observe at a distance. Alright. I should have access to the gates. Yes, I do. I got all the gates to go through. There are only 2, but you know, details. I just hit my hand on my desk. Where are you? Destination. There we go. Oh, as she sees the pirate's port where she met her shining jewel. To bring the smuggler's plan to naught, came the lass whom none could fool. Beat him with the backdraft, gut him with the gust, deck him with the downburst, go carbuncle go. Oh, aren't those crates I spy? And this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Carbuncle? Yeah. Tataru. Oh, Tataru, Tataru, Tataru. Oh, Tataru. You tried, sweetie, you tried. Should have known you'd come, Arlia. You didn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Daubig of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. Aw, Tataru. Aww. Sweetie, you tried your best. You tried your best. Now I'm good. Ooh, Garuda Pony. Whoop. Yeah, I'm just gonna zap myself there. I don't feel like welcome back. Ethernet. Cat. There we go. Ah, back so soon. How fared our fledgling arcanist? Abysmally, Mistress Thu. Abysmally, as Arlieth will testify. I was wrong to become an arcanist, wrong as usual. I'm completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp on the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled to even summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? Of course I would agree. I love Tataru! You're just kind, Mistress Thu. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. Oh, there you are. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Wonderful. Then to Costa del Sol we go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. Okay, to Costa del Sol. I still do not want my Aetheryte tickets to be used. And here we are. Oh, don't you look cute? Yes, this is it. This is where the man at the Drowning Wench told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore. One which precedes the most marvelous pearls. Oh, which produces the most marvelous pearls, sorry. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be on. You want me to come kill these creatures. That's what you're getting at. Let's go, 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 let's do the thing, let's do the thing, yay! What fortune! I've already found one! Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. Recast protect. And wait. Morgar. Oh, hey. Good aura. It doesn't. No, don't have anything to fight here. I guess gotta hold out. Okay. Cat, waste, MP, gotta hold out. Regen again. Arrow. I don't need that. Here we go. Are you done yet? We're almost done. And done. How'd it go, Tataru? Well fought, Arlieth, well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of wood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep Philemon waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions and the Lominsan markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apology to the Anti-Sendit, and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, Arlieth, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? I'll see you later, Tataru. You adorable little Lollapel. Oh, he's so cute. I love Tataru so much. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. Ah. And into the Rising around. And enter solar. There we go. Hello, Minfidia. Welcome home, Arlia. I gather you found a Tyrion and Solominsa? My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure. And while it did not end as she had hoped, I suspect it would prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. And now for the other one. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Harry Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I am sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now, I realize you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a woman of your talents. But I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Generous to a fault. Thank you, Arlia. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, so we ask that the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Hoary Boulder and Colton were to act as two such escorts, as was a third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. You are truly a pillar of strength, Arlia. Hoary Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. Okie dokie. Yeah, you too. Ah, Arlia, is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I? I like you guys. Huzzah! What did I tell you, Content? My misfortune has become a blessing. An opportunity to serve alongside the warrior of light herself. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars escorts, each of whom will take a different route? True, true, but our mission is the same. Separated by bombs we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. You're a dork. If such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. To more practical concerns, Arlia, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Arlia. In spirit, we shall be together every step of the way. You're a dork. And I believe this is where I shall end the episode. So, I guess I'll meet you guys in the South Shroud. Later!